Hey up everyone. Hi, hello, hola, bonjour, hello to all of our viewers. Rob Howitt, RJH. Welcome to Friday night's live stream. Welcome. Tonight's discussion is all about becoming an instructor. That's tonight's topic. So I hope you like it. It's what we do, and we do it very, very well. So welcome to RJH live stream Friday, 30th of April, 2021. All about becoming a DVSA assessed CBT direct access motorbike instructor. So that's the topic. First of all then, what I want to do is congratulate all of our CBT trainees this week across all our sites. All of our Module 1 and Module 2 passes across all our sites. And also a big thank you to everybody that has been messaged me from up and down the country that have gone on and passed their CBT and Module 1 and Module 2 on the back of our YouTube videos. So thanks very much for that. It does make it worthwhile. We appreciate it very, very much. And I'm very humbled to know that our YouTube videos help people not only at our school, but up and down the country. So that makes us want to do it even more. So yeah, busy week again. What are we, fourth week out of lockdown as a bike school? We've had big footfalls coming through RJH across all our sites. And it's no sign of easing off at the moment. So how do I look, everybody? How do I look? This is 26 days of not having a day off. That's what this looks like anyway. That's that. So let's get on with 2 competitions. Not 1, 2 competitions tonight. So how does that sound? We are going to continue with our ongoing competition, and that will be a question that needs to be answered, but that question will only come your way when we have 100 people watching the live stream at one time. And if you remember, I think we've had 60, how many have we had, Charlie?
62.
62 watching at the same time. So I want to get to 100 watching, 100, and I will offer a free CBT competition. And that is a question, and somebody can win a free CBT. The second competition is our classic, which is done very well. And I will be asking 3 questions at 9:30 this evening. So 3 questions, and you could win our lanyard, our baseball cap, and our neck tube. Okay, so as a little goodie bag, little RJH goodie bag, that competition will be tonight at 9:30. So do stay tuned. First 3 questions answered correctly, we'll get that goodie bag sent in the post. So, you know, do stay tuned, or if you do go away to have your tea or a brew, come back and tune in a little bit later. It is worthwhile. Okay. So what else did we have? Also, yeah, I've got what I've started to do also is I've already got next week's live stream set up on the playlist. So do set a reminder so that you'll get the notification next week of the live stream, and it is going back to the basics of CBT training. And the last couple of CBT training videos, live streams that we've done have been really, really popular. So it's a great opportunity for any of you new subscribers coming in, any of the new watchers that are thinking of getting in to, get subscribed to the channel or set that reminder. Okay, so a couple of things that we like you to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it, and set that reminder. Yeah, set that reminder so you can tune in next week. Yeah, so once again, tonight's live stream all about becoming a motorbike instructor. That is tonight's topic. We've got those two competitions running side by side then. So one of those you're going to get, well, we might actually get both tonight. If we get that 100 people watching, I'll open that competition tonight. But certainly the little goodie bag is going to be heading off in the post to somebody this week. So let's have a look who we've got then before I rabbit us on anymore. So good evening, Lisa. And Fortune HD, that's Andy. That's young Andy from P&O, who's just going to come along and start helping us look after our bikes and things. So welcome to the live stream, Andy. Also, Dave. Hello, Dave. And Darren. Dave and Darren. They are our regulars watching weekly. So thank you very much for tuning in. Who have we got? We've got also SBS11. Hi, mate. Jerry. Richard. Good evening. Ceramic Pro London. Good evening to you. And we've got Ali. Ali is with us at the moment. A good day today. What's that, Ali? Third day, third lesson, second lesson. No, first lesson post CBT, converted onto the big bike, slow speed, figures of 8 in the bag. That's good going. Nice of you to join us, Ali. Sylvia, good evening, Sylvia. That's the Sergeant, Sylvia Eager, aka the Sergeant from over at RJH Northwich. And we've got a new one, Windhoff. Good evening, Windhoff. You're a new one. If you are new, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it. Let's spread the video. It does work. So where are you from, Windhoff? Good evening, Ellen. Ellen was with us today also. Yeah, first lesson, Ali. You're a great student, mate. It's not about, yeah, we can only go at the pace of you guys. And as I said to you in the briefing, we don't hang about and we don't hold you back. But, you know, it's all about introducing you into it, the exciting world of motorcycling, offering the safest standard of instruction possible, always measuring ways of improving on the service we offer. And that's our mission statement, has been from day one. So nearsighted from the far side, good evening, welcome back. Donna, good evening again, welcome back. Windhoff, Midlands, mate, been soaking up your videos, newbie, great. Are you subscribed to the channel, Windhoff? And set that reminder so you get notifications of these live streams. The live streams are going to be a weekly event. Every Friday evening we are conducting a live stream, and the only reason we are going to continue with them is because we get good people watching and contributing, so it does work. So yeah, Sylvia, looking well. I'm looking tired. I'm looking tired. Oh, 26 days was the record, I think, without a day off. And they're not little days either. They're like 9-10 hour days. So, whew. Just going to close my window. Sorry, I'm not closing the window because, as you can see, I'm in America. If you didn't know, I'm on the Route 66, okay? Route 66 in America. And that's where I am tonight. So, tonight's subject, becoming a motorbike instructor. So it's what I am. I am a motorbike instructor. And so what I want to do is just explain what it is, a motorbike instructor. So in the UK, a motorbike instructor is somebody that is able to teach people into the exciting world of motorcycling, governed by the DVSA. That's a Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, and it's somebody that can teach CBTs, compulsory basic training, or if they so wish, they can go on for further qualifications and teach direct access. And also with the DVSA, Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, they can go on and they can teach the Enhanced Rider Scheme. So I think for what I want to talk about tonight is a DVSA, that's a Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, motorbike instructor, and the different qualifications that you're able to do. So that's really what a motorbike instructor is. So as I said, I am one of them, and there's a few of the motorbike instructors on the live chat as well, which you can talk to. Sylvia is the motorbike instructor. Graham, when he comes along, is a motorbike instructor. And what I want to do is talk about what levels and that sort of thing. And any questions, if it's something that you're wanting to get into being a bike instructor, or indeed, whilst the live streams are specifically targeting a topic, any questions that come through, we will happily answer. All right, so don't be shy. So levels of becoming a motorbike instructor. The entry level is a downtrained, it's a DVSA, a downtrained CBT1, and that really is the entry level, and you can only teach for the school that is sponsoring you. So think of it as you're being sponsored. So as an example, we have some new instructors that we've trained, and we sponsor them. So we issue them, we train them on site, we qualify them on site, or the ATB owner, so I would qualify them, and that person is able to teach for my school, RJH, and they can get paid for that teaching. So we also call it a learn as you earn, because a downtrained badge is a tool to learn the trade. And you're not going to learn the trade overnight. It's going to take months and months and years to become a good, experienced instructor. So the entry level is a CBT1, a downtrained CBT1 DVSA motorbike instructor, able to teach for the school that has taught them and is sponsoring them. So that's level number 1. Right, that we've got then. What is an ATB? Is an authorised training body. And I'll go on to about the ATB in a minute, Darren. But we are a DVSA registered ATB. So that is what we are. This is True Dog. Hi, got my mod 2 on Wednesday in Leicester. Been watching your vids on YouTube. I must say they're brilliant. Keep the good work up. Really open my eyes up to what the examiners are looking for. Fantastic. Got some great live streams. If you look at the playlist of the live streams, we've got some great ones of the module 2. And I've actually discussed all of the headings that they're looking for. So have a look at that one if you haven't already. Subscribe to that channel. Okay, we've got 27 people watching, which isn't bad for been in, 15 minutes. Let's try and get up to that magic 100, and I will be offering a competition to win a free CBT worth £170, a weekday CBT worth £170. But I do need 100 people watching the live stream at the same time. Okay, so please do share, like the video. So that's one level of qualification. The first level of a qualification is a down-trained CBT1 motorbike instructor. Level number 2 is what is called, and I think this is going to change because it just doesn't sound right anymore, but it is called a Cardington assessed CBT1C instructor. So that means that you've attended the Cardington 2-day CBT assessment. So that is where you go and get a qualification, and it's a 2-day long assessment where you're covering the whole syllabus of the CBT, and it's called a Cardington assessed. But the DVSA have sold Cardington. The DVSA have not got Cardington anymore. So be interesting to know what that will come up. But at the moment, they have not got a facility to assess the 2-day CBT assessment. That's how it is. But I'm sure that will change. It will need to change. So it won't really be able to be called Cardington assessed. Might be, somewhere else. I don't know. There was talk of regional centres, but who knows? There's nothing confirmed. So the second qualification is the Cardington assessed CBT1C instructor. Now that person has successfully completed and passed the 2-day assessment. Now, that is the minimum requirement needed for somebody to register themselves as an ATB, which is authorized training body. So if you were thinking of going into the industry and setting up your own business, you would need to have passed the 2-day CBT assessment. Okay, so that is the second. So that's the entry level, the down trained CBT1. That's the second level Cardington assessed CBT1C qualification. So that's the second. Good evening, Chief Graham Cook, aka Chief. The Chief has arrived. Welcome to the house, the Chief. He's just had a bit of a power nap, obviously, because he didn't join us at 8 o'clock. Sorry if we wake you up, Graham. Have you had a nice little power nap? You're looking a little bit tired earlier, mate. So yeah, that is the second level of the qualification process. The third level for a qualification is a DVSA direct access scheme instructor, and that quite simply means that you're able to, and that's a half-a-day assessment at Cardington. Although Cardington now has gone. There's no Cardington anymore. Well, it still is, but there's no facility at Cardington. But that is a half-a-day assessment, and that enables the instructor to teach people on the bigger bikes. So not just the little CBT bikes, it enables people to train the bigger bikes. Okay, so that's level number 3. And they're the 3 I really want to discuss tonight. But there is a 4th level, which is the enhanced rider scheme, okay, which is the sort of recommendation for a newly qualified motorcyclist to as a stepping stone towards advanced. So it's not advanced, but it's the stepping stone towards advanced. But I don't really want to get into that one too much at the moment. The 3 that I want to talk about tonight are the down-trained CBT1, the Cardington assessed CBT1C, and the direct access scheme CBT1D. They're the 3, 1, 2, 3 that I want to talk about tonight. Okay. So what have we discussed there? We have discussed what is a motorbike instructor, and we have discussed what levels of instructors are there. Okay, so that's what we're going to be moving on to now. Just to recap again, So welcome to RJH's live stream video, our weekly Friday evening video. So if you are new onto the channel, onto the live stream, please like the video, share the video, and set that reminder. I've already scheduled next week's video, so set that reminder so you get your notification, and then, you know, give us that support. Two competitions, the ongoing competition, which is if we get 100 people watching this at the same time, our record is 62, then I'm going to give a competition, so get 100 watchers, competition to win a free CBT worth £170 between Monday and Friday across any of our 3 sites. And also our ongoing competition at 9:30 this evening. You've got the chance to win an RJH lanyard, an RJH baseball cap, and an RJH neck tube. So stay tuned, or if you do go off and have some tea, come back and visit us at 9:30, and I'll be opening up those three questions competition. So who we got then? Yeah, so looking good, looking good. So then, what do you need to become a motorbike instructor? Well, the first thing you need to be is over 21. Okay, so you need to be over 21 years old. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you need to have a license, either from Great Britain or Northern Ireland, and you need to have held a full category A2 or category A for 3 years. So the youngsters at 21 that have had the full category A2 or 22 at B, wouldn't it? You know, they can get the qualification process going. So very important that criteria is met, and also you need to be, you need to have a relatively clean license, so it doesn't look good if you've got 3 points and stuff like that. Okay, because if you're teaching people to use the road safely, you've got points, then that isn't going to look very good. So very important then, those bits of criteria are met. So who is over 21? Who has held their full motorcycle license category A2 or A for over 3 years? Yeah, who is, have we got any takers for that? A couple of things I always say to people is, you know, why don't you become a motorbike instructor like me? Become a motorbike instructor like me, and you will never work a day again in your life. You'll never do a day's work again in your life. That's me, because you don't. If you become a motorbike instructor, you don't work again. Never work again. How's that? And I'm living proof. All right. So that's what you need, but you do need to be. You need to be good with people. You need to be, passionate. I think Graham's mentioned there. You need to, there's not a job I think that you'll get more satisfying than bringing people into learning to ride a bike. And you know, the end result when you take somebody from they've never ridden a bike and you take them through, and you tasters, CBTs, Mod 1 training, Mod 2 training, and then their happy little faces when they come out of the test centre with their pass certificate. And that makes it all worth it. Very, very satisfying. And yes, Sylvia, we are living the dream. There, that is the dream, and we are living it. Like today, an absolutely fantastic day. We had a couple of brothers and friends, a group, and we had a fantastic day. But also we had people passing their tests today. I had a lad today from Huddersfield passed his module 2. He's done all his training with us, came over from Huddersfield to Manchester. How is that? We're getting people, and it's amazing as well, going back to the live stream, because I'm getting people at the test centre. Seeing you on YouTube, I've seen you on the live stream. Thanks very much. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. That's what we need. That is what we need, what I need to put my time and effort into these live streams, making the videos. So comment away, comment away, comment away. So hope you all had a good week. Anyway, the weather's been, well, it's been a lovely week, but I tell you what, it's still frosty in the mornings. Got a couple of 4 o'clock starts this week, up at 4 o'clock to get down for 6 o'clock, lessons, early tests before 8 o'clock tests, but it's been a bit icy in the mornings, but then at lunchtime, it's very, very warm. So the good weather is on the way. So that's what we discussed there. What is a motorbike instructor? What levels of qualification are there to become a motorbike instructor? What you need to become a motorbike instructor. So what about how you go about becoming a motorbike instructor? Well, I'm the man can help, because we introduce a lot of people into becoming motorbike instructors. You know, it's what we do, and we do it very, very well. So what I'm going to do then is just have a chat about how we get people into becoming an instructor, because ultimately you're going to need to do a bit of training. You know, and we don't do it free. As an ATB, we're a registered ATB. And I will explain the workshop. I'm just about getting to that. Miss Eager Beaver Sylvia, she's prompted me, but I'm getting to that in a moment. But what we do very, very well is we introduce motorbike instructors, and as I said, we don't do it for free. We do charge a rate, and we have revamped it this year. The way that we charge people, but we still do charge a fee. And you know what I would say to people, if you're looking at getting, you know, if you looking at schools and thinking about becoming a bike instructor, be very careful of schools that are doing it for free. You know, why are they doing it for free? What are their facilities like? What is their reputation like? And, you know, when people come along and say, oh, I can get it for free. Well, okay, yeah, let's go and get it for free. You know, how long are you getting it for free? You know, you're going to be there 2 years still training. So we charge a fee. So what I'm going to do then is, we'll explain to that in a minute, but what we do is teach people. And I would say traditionally we've always taught people 2 different ways. We've done an intensive training course. So I'm getting it up on the screen, on the other screen if I'm not looking at the. We do an intensive course, and we also offer a more flexible. And I'll sort of explain what we do with those 2. Different schools up and down the country offer different courses and structure them in different ways, but we find ours is very, very good. Okay, so our favourable, I would say it's my favourable one now, over the last few years, is the 10-day workshop that we offer. And we offer this to anybody up and down the country, but particularly more northwest based want to be instructors. So we offer a 10-day workshop, and we just introduce you into the CBT syllabus and delivering the lessons to all levels. So the level of a new rider or an experienced rider, so pitching at the level. But the 10-day workshop that we offer, and we sort of split it. So if we're getting about 5-6 days into the course, and then we'll give it a break. So 10 days isn't Monday to Friday over 2 weeks. It can be, but it's not our favourable approach. And I'll explain why. So we'll split it. So spend maybe 5 or 6 days, and then we offer then to shadow. So we have 3 schools in the Northwest: Wigan, Manchester, Northwich, and then we shadow. We get these want-to-be bike instructors to shadow. So what they've learned, because it's very intensive, what they've learned in the first week, what they're then able to do is go away and process it all and start making their own notes and understanding the CBT. And then they have a buddy. They have another CBT buddy in the business that then they're shadowing. They're not really getting involved, but they're shadowing and they're learning from different instructors. And then they revisit us again. And, the jobs are good. And what we're finding is we're getting a much better standard of instructor on that format. And indeed, we ran a 10-day workshop recently. So there were 3 the first week and 2 or 3 the second week. And they've been shadowing for the last 3 or 4 weeks, getting involved, shadowing. And I'm now in a position to spend Sunday and Monday with them, assessing them. And all being well, starting from 6 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, out of lockdown, straight out of lockdown, 29th, so 4 weeks ago, I've got 3 of them now coming in over Sunday and Monday. I'm hoping to get them signed off. They are then going to be into the workplace, delivering CBTs and earning a wage. So that is our sort of favourable approach. So it's a 10-day in total instructor training workshop, but we do combine that with shadowing live pupils, live instructors, and then we get them assessed and we're sponsoring them, and they're able to deliver CBTs for us and get paid. And do that for 6 months, do that for 10 months. On that, that's that entry level then, down-trained CBT1 instructor. And really you can recoup, you can get your money back that you've invested. So you invested. So we offer that at £999. That's our silver CBT down-trained instructor course. Nothing's guaranteed. You have to put the time in. It's not a guaranteed you're going to get where you want to be. It's not for everybody. It's hard work. It's demanding. It can be stressful, but it can be really very, very enjoyable. But as I say, it's not for everybody. But that's the entry level. We offer the silver down-trained instructor course. We charge £1,000 for that, and that will all being well get you to the down-trained CBT. So really, if you do 10 days work, you're going to get that £1,000 back. So you can do 10 days work and with us a couple of weeks, because we're as busy as ever. So down-trained. Now, what we're finding with a down-trained, you get that experience for 6 months, 8 months. You get that experience. You're going to get a much better than pass rate down at the assessment centre. Cardington, not going to be there now, but you're going to get a better assessment result down there. And historically, it's been quite a low pass rate. But the reason that it's a low pass rate is that people are not prepared and ready. We do not send people to Cardington if we don't hand on heart think they're going to pass. So that is important. How do you go about being an instructor? Well, we offer that. We offer that silver package. We combine a 10-day with a 5 days with me. I'm the main instructor in my company, So I'm the main sort of instructor trainer, and then you can go and visit and shadow, and then you come back to me to be signed off to get your badge to then earn your money. And as I say, we've got 3 open to send off for the badge on Monday, and they're going to be in the workplace for us in probably a week or 10 days. 2 of them are going to be full-time because they've come to me wanting full-time work. So they've committed to me, I've committed to them, and I've got another 4, I think, starting in May, and then we've just opened up another one, I think, for July, or we're penciling one in for July. So, you know, today is a good time to be thinking about becoming a motorbike instructor. You know, if you can get in with the right school, you know, there's a good future ahead in becoming an instructor. So that's the down-trained. Any questions on the down-trained route then? Mikello's back. Good evening. I think Mikello was down in South Wales, wasn't he? I think. Long way down the road for me, as I don't have a full bike license yet, but still listen with interest and thumbs up. Good, well done. I'm planning for it, Graham. Would love to get back home to the northwest of England near my family and doing a job I'd enjoy. Get yourself down here, Darren. Andy, and Andy is one of the 3. Andy is with me on Sunday and Monday, and yeah, all being well, it's going to be one of the 3 that we're going to get signed off and get you into the workplace. Andy is with me on Sunday morning and Monday afternoon. We're waiting for you, Andy. Andy. Yeah. So looking forward to a productive couple of days. So down-trained then, that's the entry level. Yeah, I mean, we have a very high standard, and we expect the best because we deliver the best. We have a very good reputation in the Northwest. We are the largest ATB in the Northwest, and you know, what we do is very, very good. As I said, choose carefully who you go to do your training, and if somebody's offering it for free, then there's a reason why. There is a reason why, and we charge, and we're confident of our prices, and it could be the best decision you've ever made. As I said, if you become a motorbike instructor, you'll never work a day again in your life. That's the entry then, and we have so Sylvia came to me in 2010 as a young whippersnapper over in Congleton, and Sylvia committed to me the 10-day instructor training course. That was in 2010, and Sylvia now, 10 years later, 11 years later, is a multi-site, an RJH multi-site centre manager. She manages our Northwich site and she manages our Wigan site. And Sylvia is proof. She is living the dream. And Sylvia has gone through the training program. She's gone down the down-trained route. She's gone down to Cardington at the time, passed the CBT assessment, and she's gone back down and passed the direct access assessment. So she is living the dream. And also Graham has just celebrated 10 years with us. Graham came to me in 2011, and Graham came to me to do a CBT, and then he came back to do his full license. Then 3 years later came back to enroll on a 10-day instructor training course, and then came back to work for me full time. And Graham is now the RGH Manchester Training Centre Manager. So, you know, we're all, you know, at that entry level at some point. Okay. So the Cardington Assess CBT 1C. Yeah, very low pass rate at Cardington because people go down and are not ready. If you're ready, you'll pass. If you're not ready, you will fail. And that is the problem. Okay, so we train people and we do not let people go for that qualification if we didn't think that they were ready to pass. Okay, and we have a good first time CBT assessment pass rate. So it's really very important, and that really is where your examiner would be role playing you. You'd be role playing a pupil, and you'd be delivering the CBT and structuring it. You'd be fault IDing the faults, analysing it, and giving them a remedial action to put it right. And also at Cardington, that's gone now, but at the 2-day assessment, you are also assessed on your supervisory, because you are qualified on completion of the 2 days to teach people to become instructors. That's how it works. So that's that. That's the Cardington. Now, when I first decided to become a motorbike instructor, I was in sales, fashion, retail, shops, buying and selling clothing, premium brand clothing. I used to deal with, did that for 21 years. Started in 81 and left in 2002. So I did 21 years for 3 different companies, always been into bikes, but then went through a phase that I needed to get out of it. And bike instructing is what I decided to do. But I went to a company down in Shrewsbury, still going now, enrolled on a 10-day course, and you know, it was a horrendous experience because I was one of the people that went to Cardington and failed. And I went to Cardington and failed because I truly believed I was ready, but I was nowhere near ready. But we don't do that at RJH. We have an interest in getting you to pass, and if you're not going to pass, we won't let you go down. And you know, we offer you all the support that is available. So yeah, it's not to be, it's something that you need to be focused on, and it's you know, it can be a tough journey to get where you want to be, and but it is well worth it when you get there. So Cardington Assess CBT 1C instructor is, you pass the 2-day CBT assessment, you've passed the instructional side of it, but also the supervisory part of it. Okay, there's 2 parts to it. If you fail one, you fail, yeah, you're not going to get passed. Once you've done that, once you've passed that, as I said, you then can register your own ATB if you so wish. But in today's current climate, if you were registering an ATB and thinking of going it alone, it's a big investment. It's a big investment. So, you know, that's something you would need to consider also. So yeah, you've got your you've got your CBT assessment passed, and the next stage would be then the half-a-day assessment for direct access, and that's only a half a day where you do a little bit of let's really upgrading somebody from a 125 to a bigger bike. So there's discussions on that. There's a bit of yard work, could be struggling with the brakes, could be struggling with the gears. So again, it's an examiner role playing. And then there's 3 preset lessons on the road. So it could be cornering, bends, could be junctions, could be dual carriageways. So you're just pitching at the level of the student you've got. And that's an important strength of being a motorbike instructor, is the ability to listen. You need to be able to listen. and you need to be able to communicate and develop with that person. But you need to be able to listen to be a good instructor. You need to be patient. You need to be, there's so many qualities that you would need to be an instructor. You need to be passionate. So that's the direct access scheme. So those are 3 levels that I wanted to discuss tonight: the down-trained CBT1, the cardigan assessed CBT1C, and the direct access scheme. And you know, RJH, we do that very, very well. So get those questions firing away, ladies and gents. What I would say, I'm going to move on to what's good about being an instructor, what is bad about being an instructor. But before we do that, let's have a little recap on tonight. If you've just tuned in, we are welcome to the RJH live stream, our regular Friday night live stream, talking about everything about getting into motorbiking. Tonight's topic is becoming a motorbike instructor. And if I'm missing anything, Graham, if I'm missing anything, Sylvia, Andy, because Andy's going down the down-trained route. If I'm missing anything, then please remind me. I've made loads of notes on it, but I'm only human. I might have forgotten something. Need to be able to adopt the lesson to the learner, client-centered learning, to know two kinds of correct. You need to, it's all about pitching. It's all about pitching the level. And ultimately, you need to be transferring the responsibility to the trainee. You know, you need, you don't be like this, yak, 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 yak. You need to transfer the responsibility to the trainee. But, you know, there's a time to do that. What I am going to do is just recap then is the live stream and the 2 competitions. So I will run our weekly traditional competition where you have the chance to win an RJH lanyard, an RJH neck tube, and an RJH cap. These are going to be 3 questions. There are going to be 3 questions at 9:30, and we'll be inviting Charlie in shortly. He's going to be doing the competition at 9:30, and those will be, for the first correct answers, sent to the post this week and get them this week. Secondly, we have the ongoing competition where you win a free CBT worth £170, Monday to Friday CBT. But I do want, in order to open up that competition, I want 100 people watching the live stream at once. Our record is 62. So please, come on, ladies and gents, get this video out there. Share it so we can get them. Sharing your experience with them. Very important to share your experience with them. The mountains are looking very creased tonight, Lord Rob. Yes, they are. Lisa, they are looking creased, so we need to sort that out. Between us instructors, we have decades of experience riding, so we can definitely pass on. That's what it's all about. That is what it is all about. You need to be responsible, decide and make the right decisions where safety is paramount. Yes, it ultimately is all about safety. So you're introducing people into the exciting world of motorcycling. You need to be safe. It's all about safety. That's what it's all about. And I think, yeah, instructor training, we do it very well. We've had more people sign up for our instructor training this year than we have over 5 years. So what we've got, about 12 people have signed up this year. RJH offer, I think it's how we've repackaged the costings. So ultimately, to get fully qualified, we will charge £2,000. People say £2,000, I can get it up the road for nothing. Well, if you want to go up the road and get it for nothing, go up the road and get it for nothing. You'll be at it for years. And yeah, look at the school, look at their facilities, look at their reputation. And it says it all. So we are very confident that what we offer for £2,000 will change your life. It's an investment in your future. It will change your life. And you commit to us that, we commit to you. It's as simple as that. Now, how we've repackaged it is because £2,000 in one go can be a lot of money. So what we've done is a bronze instructor course where for £499 you can come and spend a week with us and just see what you think. Is it for you? Is it not for you? If it isn't, you've not spent £2,000, you can walk away, happy days. If it is for you, you can top it up to the silver, £999, so spend another £500, the £999, and we'll get you to the level, all being well, everybody's different, we'll get you to the level where we can issue you with a down train badge and start earning. But in 10 weeks, you can get that £1,000 back. Then when you're ready to go to Cardington, you can top it up to the gold DVSA CBT, where you can go to Cardington, another £500, £1,500. Do a bit more experience doing CBTs, get that money back very, very quickly, and then you can pay another £500, take it up to £2,000. That's a platinum, where we then get you prepared for your direct access. So it's a bit like building blocks and stepping stones. And we found that really, really successful. And as I said, this year, so far, January to April, we've had about 12 people, I think, that have signed up. I think I'm sure it's about 12. And that's more than what we've had in 5 years. So it's definitely working, and we have got the work to get people into the workplace, and you know, it does work. So RJH know what they're doing. So that is that. So what is good and what is bad about being a bike instructor? So what is good? I suppose it's good that you get up in the morning and yeah, you want to go out. You want to go out. How many of you are in the workplace and then you wake up in the morning and you don't want to go to work? Well, I had 21 years in the rag trade, buying and selling, and always loved going to work. The last couple of years, no, I didn't. I had personal stuff and everything going on, but I didn't. I woke up, I didn't want to go to work. And I always said to myself, if I don't want to get up and go to work, I'm in the wrong job. So what is good about this job is that whenever you always want to go to work, because you've got people waiting, you're taking them to the test, you can see those happy faces. So you always want to do the job. And also what is good about it is that you're riding bikes all day. How cool is that? You're riding bikes all day and you get to meet some really nice people and they become friends. Overall, they become friends. So that is very good. So what else is good? Graham, what is good about being an instructor? Sylvia, what is good about being an instructor? Help me out, please. But I really am living the dream. What is good about, yeah, getting paid for your hobby? That's another good thing. You get paid to do your hobby. What is good? The wages, good pay. Well, that's not the case in a lot of places, but we are not the cheapest school. Yeah, we're now up to £199 for CBTs at the weekends, probably one of the highest CBTs around, but we have the fantastic facilities. We have fantastic availability. We have fantastic instructors. And we pay well. Meeting new people daily, yeah. Excellent environment. You know, read our reviews. What is good about being an instructor? Yeah. And we have got a really good reputation. Getting people safely on two wheels. It's really good. So what isn't so good? What is bad about being a bike instructor? Satisfaction in introducing and correctly training new bike riders daily. Yes. Friendly, supportive team. Yeah, we are a team. There's no make lifelong friends. There's nothing bad. Graham truly is living the dream. He's got that many, the hours, feeling comfortable and being yourself. yeah, I mean, you know, we are a team. We all work well together. There's nobody that's up there and down here or whatever. We all try and be on the same level. 26 days straight. Yes, that was me. 26 days straight. Whew. How do I look? I think that's my record, 26 days. Yeah, I suppose that is a bad point, but you know, it's only because we're coming out of lockdown, lockdown 3, so it'll ease back on. 28. Oh, great! You didn't do 28 days, Graham. Hey, I did 29. Sorry, I didn't do 20. I didn't do 26. I did 29. So, are instructors also examiners? No, you cannot be both, Michaelo. Some examiners were instructors, but if you want to become an examiner, you have to surrender your instructor badge. So no, you cannot do the both. But examiners, a lot of examiners will be ex-police, ex-military, retired, but yeah, ex-instructors. Me personally, I would not want to be an examiner. It just doesn't do it for me at all. So you know, there's not many things that I wouldn't do. I mean, well, listen, at the end of the day, I'd do anything if I had to make a living, but I would not be an examiner. So what is bad, I suppose? What is it? The weather? Yeah, when it get that long spells of rain, gets you down a bit when you're day in, day out, wet and cold. But yeah, you get all the right gear and everything on, but you're still going to feel the cold and wet sometimes of the year. That can get you down a little bit. But bad days when you run a bad passes, you know, test centre, a couple of bad passes when you know they could, you know, because we're as disappointed as you. If somebody fails, we don't want you to fail. And people say, oh, I want you to fail, you get more money. No, we don't want you to fail. By far, we want you passing. First time we want you passing. That's the satisfaction. If you fail, we do take it personally as well, believe it or not. So that's that. Now, is training hard? So is training hard? So Andy, is training hard? Graham, when you were going through the process, is it hard? Sylvia, when you were doing the process, was it hard? I would say it is hard going through the training, and it can get on top of you if you don't process it. Step back, reevaluate it. Don't rush it. Do not rush it. We have people that train to do 10 days and go down, pass their assessment. They come in, they've got a live pupil, they've not got the experience, they don't know how to deal with it. Whereas you get a down-trained instructor that's been teaching for 6 months, has a lot better qualities than somebody that's qualified with no experience. Is it impossible to fail your CBT for a moped? Well, it's not a fail, it's not a pass, and it's not a fail, but it's, yeah, some people do not reach the standard to get their certificate on the day. You can, you know, if you put the time in and you put the effort in, you will get your certificate, and that isn't necessarily in one day. So, you know, you might have to come back a few times, but you can complete your CBT. So we don't look at it as a fail. We don't look at it as a pass. There are a lot of our live streams on this playlist of CBTs, and there's a lot of videos on CBT, so take a look. Hard work but endurable, definitely, Darren. It is hard work, you know, early mornings, late evenings, all weathers, and the roads are very stressful today. You know, Manchester is very, very busy, and you know, road users generally treat bikes and learners very well, but there is a minority that make it very, very stressful for motorbike instructors. And I would say it's a high risk environment on the roads. I would say being a motorbike instructor is a high risk environment. You are always on guard, and the standards on the roads, you know, as I say, most people treat you very, very well, but there's a minority that are not so good. Put the time in and you get your results. Yes, you do. You've got to put the time in, but give yourself time. You give yourself time to put the time in. The instructor has to be comfortable with you riding on your own. Yes, you have to transfer that knowledge to the individual. So there's quite a bit there, and I'm sure these questions will still coming on. So we've got 23. I think we're up to about 25, so not bad. I'm quite happy with that. Would like more, please, ladies and gents. So if you've just tuned in, please like the video, share the video, and ping, get that reminder thing set for next week. Next week, we're going back to CBTs. So what's the time now then? It's 9 o'clock. We're at about an hour. Another 30 minutes, we're going to open up the competition, or Charlie is. And we will, see how it goes. So that's much about instructor training. If there's anything else that anybody wants to know about it, you just get those questions in. And what we're going to do, just to open that window, just a touch, please. What we're going to do is get the young Charlie involved now. He can come in and see what's going on. And watch those viewers go down now. So, do you want Charlie? Who wants Charlie? I don't think anybody wants you, Charlie. So we'll leave you out. Nobody wants Charlie tonight. Who wants Charlie? Who wants Charlie? See, there's nobody there. Nobody wants Charlie. Charlie. I won't show you what he's got on his feet, Dave. We want Charlie. They want the chief, and watch your viewers go up. He's very humble, Graham, isn't he? Hey? Right, come on in, lad. Go on, let the princess in. There we go.
Good evening, all.
There he is. I'll let you get on with it then, Charlie. All right.
What do you want me to discuss? Motorbike instructor.
Oh, that's the topic of tonight.
It is.
That is the topic of tonight's conversation.
Hey up, Darren, Ellen, Sheaf. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. An hour in. I think Rob's covered a lot of good points there throughout this live. Maybe I can bring some more points to this stream, and hopefully the viewers will increase, the subscriptions, the likes. It all does help. Thank you. Everybody wants to see me tonight. Hello, Solibert. Nice to see you. We've got 23, 25 on tonight. Can we get that to 30? Be nice. I think Fridays, especially with lockdown coming out, people may be going out.
Absolutely, and the weather's been good.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, still 26.
It's a work in progress.
Absolutely.
So instructor training, that's the topic. Now, if anybody sort of gets on the website and has a look at what we offer, ultimately they're then going to be emailing or getting on the phone. And Charlie is now really, Charlie looks after all inquiries that come through. So if you phone up, the chances are you're going to get Charlie. If you email, the chances are you're going to get Charlie. So Charlie is the person that is looking after all of those inquiries. So people phone up and inquire about being an instructor, amongst other things. And Charlie is the one that then will go, discuss to the best of his knowledge what he needs to do, and what you need to do. So, and we've had, since you came on, but this year particularly then, Charlie, you've had probably about a dozen people that have phoned up, had a chat, come down, met us, phoned up again, had a chat and whatnot. And ultimately you've then secured their interest by getting their commitment and scheduled. So so when they phone up, because people don't know, do they? they like to think, oh, I want to do, but they don't know. So
Yeah.
what do you sort of?
It's
What's
I think
common?
it's a long conversation. Majority of the phone calls that I have with people, because it's not just a case of one night you're not an instructor, the next you are an instructor. It's a process, and it's a long process which people have to stick by it. And the people that can get through the process are the ones that are the correct for the job. And I think especially with us, we don't just want any Tom, Dick, or Harry. We want
The best
of the best, to keep up the best reputation, to give the best possible customer service. Because if you pay a premium price, you expect premium quality training, and that is what we certainly do offer. Now, touching up on what Rob said earlier on in the live, as long as you're above 21 and you've held your bike license for 3 years, and then the third thing that I say to people, which is the most important thing, is that you've got a passion for motorbikes. If you've got a passion for motorbikes like our instructors do, you will not work a day in your life. And that's briefly what the conversation's about, but also the ins and outs of things. People want to understand what it is they'll be doing, what bikes are available for them, pay, and any types of questions. And there's sometimes things that I can't give them the answers to because I don't know. So I really relay the information back to Rob or to the relevant person, who either can then get in contact with them again. But the inquiries are coming in, and especially I think after this COVID, people maybe are a bit uncertain about their jobs, or they've been furloughed and have got a bit of money together and may want a career change, maybe even some midlife crisis, which is we've got a couple of them at the moment. But no, it's certainly a career change. And I know I say to people, because I've been involved on a full-time basis for the past 10 months, and I can see the relationship that all the instructors have with each other, the relationships that the pupils have with the instructors. And it's not just a case of you come in, you do your training, and then see you later. It's the maintaining of the relationships, ensuring their safety, and that's the priority, but also making sure that they get through and they pass the test first time. That's what we want. And then I'm sure there's people, Rob, Graham, Sylv, I'm sure there's people that they passed maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago that they still maybe jump onto the live stream or things like that. So it's a nice atmosphere to work in. And again, if you do something you enjoy, you're not working a day in your life. So becoming an instructor, it's a jump, it's a big step, but if you do it, you're a brave person, and it's definitely rewarding.
Yeah, good. And so Cardington's closed. They've sold the land, so there's no Cardington. And at the moment, we don't know of any 2-day assessment centre. We're just waiting. There was a quick question: what is the cost of Cardington to say DSA? Yeah, there's no test fees associated with Motorbike Instructor. You just need overnight accommodation. So you would need to fork out the travel and overnight accommodation. There's no test fee. Yeah, so I mean the thing is, going back to that, where we expect the best, and even Charlie in his young, inexperienced sort of outlook in the industry, because he's only been with us for 8 months or whatever. But Charlie mentions that we want the best, we expect the best, because we offer a premium brand and stuff like so. But what I'd say is today a motorbike instructor is not just a motorbike instructor. And if you want to come into my industry, my business, and just teach, then there's not really a lot of room for you, because there's quite a lot of other things that is in that role. As an example, getting in early and unlocking and getting all the bikes out ready and checking them all over and making sure that they go back at the end of the day and they're as you found them, they're clean. You need to tidy up. And I was always brought up from a very young age to leave things as I found them. And that's what we need to be as an instructor. So, yeah, your motorbike instructor is an instructor, but there's a whole lot more involved with being an instructor. And that's what makes us different to the rest. That is what make RJH the leading motorbike training school in the Northwest. And it's the people, and it's all about the instructors. And the instructors are not just instructors. And you know, I challenge anybody and fight my corner to say otherwise. A modern day instructor is not just an instructor, and it is not. And that's why we pay probably the best that I know of.
Yeah.
You know, some of our instructors, well, they earn a very, very good wage, but you know, we recognise their commitment and hard work, and they recognise their working environment and the facilities that we offer.
They get out what they put in, don't they?
They get out what they put in. Yes.
And I think leading off from that as well is the different levels that Rob was discussing earlier on in the live stream, whether that's down-trained CVT instructor, Cardington qualified instructor, DAS trained instructor. And a lot of people say to me, well, I can only do 2 days, or I want to come full-time, or whatever it may be. And some people, it just all depends on the individual as to what category they want to fit in. Some people may only want to do part-time and just be a down-trained CBT instructor. Some people may want to go all the way. They want to become fully DAS qualified and work 5-6 days a week. And I think it's good to have a bit of a mix of people. Some people that only want to do CBTs on a weekend, or some people that want to do test runs throughout the week. Not just to have one specific set types of instructors, but to have a variety, which means we can sort of encompass all pupils' needs and wants. So someone that wants a taster all the way through to someone that wants a full bike license, we've got instructors that are trained to deal with people of all different levels, from a total novice all the way through to the most advanced of riders that have been riding for 50 years. We get it all, and the instructors on a day-to-day basis, you'll back me on this and say no 2 days the same. You get all different capabilities, all different types of people.
Yeah, you wouldn't want 2 days the same. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got to cover you need certain qualities, especially teaching qualities, and being responsible. Absolutely. All our instructors go above and beyond. Yep, without a doubt. That's what we do well. And yeah, you have to be extremely calm, Andy, and patient, but also firm where needed, where required. Yeah, totally agree. So what are we, 2:23? We've got 15 minutes then, we'll do the competition. So we've got those questions written down.
I've created 3 questions. I'm not too sure how good they are, but
let's have a look.
It's the first time, hey?
You carry on there. And
I'll carry on in there. 25 likes, 23 viewers. Come on, we should be able to get to 30. I mean, I've arrived. Come on. Tell your friends. Everyone get on the live. All the instructors, friends from near and far. Have we got anyone from far adrift today? We had someone a few weeks ago from, was it Pakistan?
Yeah, we did.
Or India?
Anybody from Europe? Anybody from America? We have people from America, and we've had people from some Pakistan ones.
Yeah.
Graham, yeah, Manchester.
Graham, Manchester.
There's only one Manchester, and that Manchester is blue. Blue. Manchester is blue. For all you Reds out there, Manchester is blue. Manchester is blue. Manchester is blue.
That's it. Berkshire.
Berkshire.
How far is Berkshire?
South.
South.
Berkshire is south.
Anyone further afield than
Anybody
Berkshire?
over the water anywhere? The views have gone down since you came on here.
Yeah, but the likes are going up. They like what they see. That's why they like it, you know?
Yeah, RJH is a really good training school. Done my CBT on Wednesday in Northwich, no experience at all. Ash and Nick, the instructors, were patient with me and had a great day. Fantastic! That's what we like to hear. Oh, he's done a Google review.
Christian, have you done a nice Google review for them then? Give them a nice confidence boost.
Eccles. There's Andy from Eccles, my home county. That's where, Berkshire. Manchester is RJH.
It's not red or blue, it's RJH. Very funny, Sil.
Come on, Charlie, get them views up.
I don't know what I need to do.
Well,
I think there was a request for me to sing, I think.
If you get 30.
If I get 30, I'll sing.
Views,
All right, I'll sing. What do you want me to sing? Put some requests in and I'll sing. I got a nice voice. I was actually going to audition for X Factor one year, but I didn't want to steal the limelight.
X Factor. You would have won, would you?
But no, we'll get it on in 15 or so minutes.
15 minutes. That second question is a bit vague. You need a bit more specific about that one.
Okay. I'll have a quick look at it now.
So what you could do is say how many in CBT.
Yeah.
How many elements?
He's told them now.
Have they weren't listening.
They were listening. They
Were
listened carefully, yes.
So, do you want me to pop round, guys? Graham, I tell you what, he thinks he's going to get more. You think he's going to get more subscribers than 62? What do you reckon?
No way.
Or what you could put is
I think it's good.
What that?
Yeah.
It's too vague though. Because there's a lot more to that than that. If you look at it.
Oh, I'll think of something whilst we're on the live stream. Let's entertain.
Well, you've only got about 10 minutes to go.
Pressure.
Yeah, pressure. Myself and Sylvia, we get the 100. Oh, God. Chief. I've had the record 62. That's what I've had. 62. No, you weren't on at that time.
We have had the. Yes, I was on.
You
Robert.
weren't on.
Yes, I was.
You weren't. That was the second week, I think.
No, I was on.
So how many of our watchers then would become a bike instructor if they fitted the criteria, like bike license for 3 years and stuff? How many would? Careful, I can see smoke come out your ears, Charlie, thinking it's dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. That's better.
Good questions, I think. Do you like
That's not. That's not right.
We do use that one. We've got test there.
No, it's not main.
So is it 3 then? That's not from Northwich.
Oh, from right. That's fine then. Yeah, from there. Yeah, I'm with you. I thought you would.
10 minutes and we'll get that question sorted.
What you got then? You got 13 minutes for this competition.
What do they win again? Can we remind our viewers, please?
Lanyard.
Check.
Neck tube.
Check.
Cap.
Very nice.
That's worth £25. What is it?
Very nice.
So first competition winner tonight will get
that in the post.
Yeah.
Motorbike instructing then. What else can we talk about?
So what do you need to be a motorbike instructor? So you need all the time, but you need your own bike.
You need to be quite self-sufficient.
Yeah, you need your own bike. You need your own
radios. Ideally, your own equipment. Jacket, helmet.
Well, yeah. Well, you'd have all that for you if you're a motorcyclist anyway.
Correct.
You need your own insurance. And all of our instructors, before they teach, are members of the DIA, which is the Drivers Instructing Association. So all of our instructors are members of the DIA. That's a requirement that we have.
Oh, it's going down for a visit soon. Yeah, J&S in Northwich has been crazy busy. A lot of walk-ins. And I actually had a guy a couple of days ago inquire about becoming a motorcycle instructor. He just walked in and his partner booked in for a direct access training session, and he inquired about becoming an instructor. So there's a lot of interest out there. I just don't think people understand enough what it's about. I don't think it's the talk of the town.
Tell you what I get people say, oh, I want to be an instructor. And the first, oh, yeah, I've got my ROSPA and I've got my IAM. Well, let me assure you that ROSPA and IAM mean absolutely nothing to becoming an instructor. The ROSPA and IAM qualification means nothing to be a DVSA, CVT, or direct access instructor. Because if anything, if you got the ROSPA and you got the IAM, you're going to have to peel it all back, because you've got to come down to that basic level. And ROSPA and IAM is not this way. And those that have got ROSPA or IAM and come in, we've got to really bring them down to earth.
Yeah.
So no, that qualification for the DVSA CVT means absolutely nothing.
Because it's important to remember, you could be taking a 16-year-old out on the road who's never been on the road before, never even read a highway code book. So you've got to be totally on it from the basics.
Midget man. Where are you based, midget man?
Hello guys, just booked my DAS. Wouldn't have had the balls to book if I didn't watch all the videos. Good work, midget man. Is that your real name, midget man?
That's quite a unique
midget man Heredo.
Unique name.
I like it. Midget man. Doncaster.
Doncaster, JNS and Doncaster.
There is a JNS in Doncaster.
Are you training on that school that's by JNS? There's one at the back, isn't there? One at the back of JNS in Doncaster. Can't remember what they're called. Yeah, back of JNS.
How far is Doncaster from here?
About an hour and a half.
Oh no.
Went over there. Had a look at a piece of land by JNS.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything good?
Right. There's a lot of floods around there a year or two ago as well.
How do Doncaster people speak?
As just as they would in Doncaster. Yeah. How do the people speak?
Well, I don't know. Everyone's got their own unique accent, haven't they?
Well, ask him. Ask him to.
How do you speak, midget man?
Yeah, think by ZBT next to JNS, but they changed to different company now. Yes, they are.
How do you speak, midget man?
He speaks English. How do you speak?
If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous.
You would be dangerous, mate. I've told you all along.
But I'm the face.
I'm just so glad you haven't got a brain.
I am the face, though.
You're not the face.
The face and the looks of the business.
The face. This is the face.
No, when someone thinks of RJH, they don't think of the logo. They think of this.
They do not think of the Charlie. They do not think of the... Eh?
Midget man. We speak English, but with more of a dumb accent.
So why is there no advice to read the highway code and all other books from instructors of all vehicle? So why is there no advice to read the highway code and all other books from instructors of all vehicles? Don't understand that question.
Neither do I.
Don't understand that question, I'm afraid, Andres. But we're instructors, and we would always recommend having an understanding of the highway code. So I don't know what instructors you've been speaking to, mate.
Ellen, yeah, you got your mod 2 next week. We managed to squeeze you in. We'll get you past, get you through. We did, and she had an extra lesson today. Graham said she did very well. So hopefully another module to pass out of RJH Eccles next week. Yeah. Julie, hi, Auntie J. Yes, 60-year-old. We've had a gentleman who was 78 years of age in Northwich.
Oh, was he?
78 years of age. He was called Andrew, who came to do some training with us after not riding a bike for about 40 years. So yeah, age is what's the saying? Age is no limit.
Well, it depends what you're going at, what you're getting at with age. You can say you're only as old as.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're any age, you can come and learn to ride a motorbike, whether you're 60.
Well, within reason, if you're,
Yeah, if you've got no legs and no arms, and you're not going to ride a bike, No,
I wasn't meaning that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to be relatively fit.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to get on a bike if you're not relatively fit.
Yeah, correct.
But what would you recommend?
A taster session. A taster session for somebody that has never ridden a bike.
With the chief.
A taster session to come along. It's one-on-one for an hour. That will introduce you to a motorbike, understand how it works, get you on it, get you moving around, and give you a heads up prior to coming along for your CBT. I had never heard an advice to read any of the books provided by DVSA.
Oh, well, you've not spoken to the right people then, Andrew.
Graham takes the mick out of my accent. That's because you're from Burnley.
Yeah, well, that's it, Ellen. You know, somebody's going to get the stick.
Andy. Brilliant. 23 views, 30 likes. It's very good. So yeah, as you can see, Route 66 we are currently on.
Who's it, Andres? Even from you? What? I've advised you never advised you to read highway code. Don't believe it. Who is this?
Not a clue. But yeah, Route 66.
Route 66. I must be a bad instructor then. Route 66.
Hot pavement, very hot. Really nice sunshine glistening.
Right, you got 4 minutes for the competition. So come on, 4 minutes for the competition.
Everyone should be ready. It's been swatting up.
Don't understand this guy. What he's doing?
No.
4 minutes.
26 viewers. Come on, that can hit 30 before 4 minutes time. If we can hit 30, we'll get those questions read out. How about that? Get 4 more viewers and we'll read the competition questions out. Graham, you taught John at 85.
86, actually, John.
86.
John was 86.
Brave.
John was 86.
Brave man. Graham, no. Unfortunately not, Sheaf. I can knit sawdust while riding a bicycle in the swing. Dave, funny man.
What's so not?
Darren, you can enter if you want, but
what's not to believe about this?
The creases, we're just making it an optical illusion. There's actually no creases there. We're sat. The traffic's been halted by the police.
Go on then, get that competition going.
Right. Midget man, the competition is starting. Everyone, fingers on buzzers.
First 3 correct answers.
I will read the questions out individually. The first 3 correct answers written down will win. What will they win again?
They will win an RJH lanyard, an RJH neck tube, and an RJH cap.
Fantastic. So, question number 1. What famous actor drove a motorbike over a German prison camp's fence in 1963's The Great Escape? Question number 2. How many elements are in a CBT?
How many elements?
How many elements are in a CBT? And question number 3. What are the 3 main test centres that we use from our Northwich branch? I will repeat those 3 again. Number 1, what famous actor drove a motorbike over a German prison camp's fence in 1963's The Great Escape? Number 2, how many elements are in a CBT? And number 3, what are the 3 main test centres that we use from our Northwich site? Let's go.
Do you need to repeat them again?
Number 1, what famous actor drove a motorbike over a German prison camp's fence in 1963's The Great Escape? Number 2, how many elements are in a CBT? And number 3, what are the 3 main test centres that we use from our Northwich site? Not had any answers as of yet. Maybe it's a long answer people are putting.
They're thinking about it.
That's what we want. I know you know, Graham. But you've got plenty of Neptune.
Anyway, Graham's got all these.
I I only have the lanyard and neck roll at the moment.
When you get your wings, Andy, you'll have a cap, mate. When you get your solo wings, you can have a cap.
So does any one of the 22 viewers currently on know the answer to all three?
I don't think you do.
I don't think they do.
If you're a good boy, Andy, we'll sort you a cap.
Maybe I'll repeat it one more time, you reckon?
Yeah.
Number 1. What famous actor drove a motorbike over a German prison camp's fence in 1963's The Great Escape?
Darren S.
Darren.
Incorrect. Nearly.
Incorrect.
No, sorry, Ellen, you need to know the last one as well. Getting close.
There's no prize for just 2.
We're getting close. All 3 correct answers. All 3 correct answers.
Christopher Charles. Close, but incorrect.
Make my day. Clint Eastwood. Make my day.
I'm too young for that.
Or Clint Eastwood. Give it a right, Clyde. Not seen that one? And a row of bikes sat there. And Clyde's a monkey.
Dave seems to think there's 8 elements in a CVT. Close, Dave.
Steve McQueen. So what's Sylvia doing answering anyway? She's incorrect.
Sylvia, you're incorrect.
Incorrect. And she's a centre. She's Northwich.
Yeah, Sylvia.
She should know that. Close. No.
Close.
Keep it coming.
Come on, everyone.
Coming. We're waiting. These are waiting to go to a good home. They're waiting to go to a good home. RJH goodie bag. Waiting to go to a good home.
Come on. Which famous actor drove a motorbike over a German prison camp's fence in 1963's The Great Escape? How many elements are in a CBT? And what are the 3 main test centres that we use from our Northwich site?
Nearly, yeah. Come on, keep it up. We're nearly there. There's a good mix of stuff there. We just need to get one that's got them all right.
Christopher, you're very close. Christopher wants to do training with us as well.
Sorry?
Christopher wants to do, he said he's going to give me a call tomorrow to book in for his dance.
Christopher Charles?
Yep.
Where's he based?
I'm not too sure. Darren, very
Darren,
close.
he's after getting another one.
Darren, he loves the freebies, does Darren?
Come on, Darren.
Hans Reiser.
Need the correct 3 answers. The correct 3 answers.
Sandbach. There's not a test centre in Sandbach, is there?
No. Close.
Close, Chris. Oh, no, Christopher's saying he's from Sandbach.
Oh, you're from Sandbach, so we come to
understand.
Northwich, yeah.
Sylvia, you're not allowed to answer. You're an instructor.
Well, she should know the answers anyway, but she's wrong.
I can see Darren S. I can feel him typing the correct answer for the 3rd week on the run.
Quite an easy question as well, isn't it?
It is. Who is going to be the winner of this week's competition?
Can I enter?
Fortunately not. And we only need another 78 more viewers to get a free CBT. Only.
You think that's maybe a bit high, that 100? Shall I maybe get it down to
75?
Shall I do it for 75
so.
for next time? We'll change it to 75, I think. Maybe 100's a bit ambitious.
It is. Listen, we like to aim high, don't we?
Steve McQueen, 5 elements. No.
Close, Darren S. You're a couple out, my friend. People seem to be struggling with their question 3, don't they?
Yeah.
What are the 3 main test centres that we use from our Northwich site?
Yeah. Stephen Queen, 500 test Northwich.
Close, Ellen. Close, but not the answer we require. Come on, everyone. Get your answers in. More guesses.
Get your answers in. We got the prize.
The prize is waiting for one lucky viewer.
Shrew's been testing with 5 elements. Is that right?
Julie! Julie has won. That is correct.
Well
St.
done.
Helens, Shrewsbury and Chester. Julie, you are correct.
Inside information.
No inside information going on there. Julie Simpson, you are this week's winner of the neck tube, lanyard and cap. Congratulations. That will get posted out to you in the post.
You can hand deliver them.
Hand deliver it. Special VIP service. Congratulations. Everyone was close. Lanyard, hat, and neck tube. So fantastic. You can represent. Well done, Jay.
Well done.
I'll get that delivered to you.
See, as easy as that.
That was as easy as that. Everyone, you were close. But no, the main 3 are St. Helens, Shrewsbury, and Chester. Wrexham is occasional, but those are the 3 main ones that we use. When was the last time we used Bredbury? Or do we not use that anymore?
It's spent peak time a couple of years ago now, probably. But
good.
Yeah, so that's good. So what we're looking at wrapping up soon, I suppose, is it?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, competition 1. So thanks for joining everybody, the live stream. Look on the playlist. There is a scheduled live stream for next week already. So hit the remind button, you get notification. You know, let's keep going at it. Keep subscribing. We've had good likes tonight, good interaction, so it's all good. I think that's about it.
And I think one more thing that I will say is, if you are thinking about becoming an instructor, take the plunge, go for it.
Give us a call, come and meet us.
What's the worst thing that can happen? You don't enjoy it.
Give us a call.
You move on.
Yeah.
And I promise you, 98% of people absolutely love it. You get people in and out, but the ones that stay, the ones that commit, they love it. They thrive. They're doing very well. They're earning well, and it's a win-win situation. So yeah. If you're wanting to take the plunge, give myself a call. We can arrange a meeting with myself, Rob.
Oh, Darren's got a CBT next week. All the best, Darren. Have a good CBT, mate.
Yeah, have a good one.
If you've been watching the videos, you'll find it a lot easier. See you in the morning, Graham.
Yeah, I will see everyone
see on
next
Monday,
week's live.
Andy. Yeah. Okay, so about it.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching.
Nice to see you all. Thank you for logging in again.
See you again next week.
Keep well, everyone.
Bye for now.
Ciao.